class. Today we are going to learn the very first part of the Daily 5, which is read to self. We know that to be the best reader possible, we have to practice our reading skills. Now let's begin by making an eye chart about why it's so important to read to ourselves. So I have started the eye chart, and the I stands for independence, which means we are going to be doing this part of our Daily 5 by ourselves. So we are going to read to self by ourselves to become a better reader. So if our class is going to be doing reading to self independently, which means all by yourself, what do you think it might look like? What do you think it's going to sound like? And what do you think it's going to feel like? Yes, Tinny. Okay, you think it's going to be quiet so you guys can read. That's correct. Quiet. Yes, Stitch, what do you think? Yes, kids will be all over the room reading. So we're going to have kids all over the room reading. All right, Poppy, do you have anything? Okay, you're right. You don't have to sit in your desk for read to self. You can be anywhere in the classroom. All right, another important thing to remember is that when we read to ourselves, you should be reading the whole entire time. We shouldn't be getting up and sharpening our pencils or going to the bathroom or getting a drink of water. To read to ourselves, we have to sit there the whole time, okay? So we have to stay reading the whole time. The whole time. Okay, what do you guys think the teacher is going to be doing while read to self? Stitch? Working at her computer, okay. Poppy? Walking around the room, okay. Tinny, what do you think the teacher's going to be doing? Working with students, okay. So the teacher is going to be reading with groups of children, reading with children one at a time, and listening to children read, and helping students with their reading strategies. So I'm going to write that on the board. Okay, now we have our eye chart completed. Now that you know what you're supposed to be doing, can someone model how to read? Okay, Stitch, can you model how to read? Okay, he's going to get his book box. He's going to read his books. You notice he is sitting quietly. He's reading by himself. And he's reading the whole time. And when he's done with one book, he just goes on to the next book. And he goes on to the next book. Good job, Stitch. Okay, now can I have someone model the inappropriate way to read during read to self? Yes, Tinny. Ah! Done. Done. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, Poppy, how are you? Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh my goodness. Was that the correct way to read to yourself, guys? That's right. That is not the right way to read to ourselves. We cannot be up and walking around and throwing books, getting drinks of water, and talking to other people. We should sit quietly in our own spot with our books and read the whole time. You should be looking down at your book, reading the whole time. So right now, I'm going to give everyone their book box, and I'm going to place you around the room. And I want you to read. This is practice, so we're only going to read for 3 minutes. So the whole 3 minutes, I want you guys to be reading your book. That's right. 3 minutes is really short, but we have to start somewhere. So we want to start with 3 minutes because we want to help build your stamina. Okay? And every day we'll read longer and longer. We're just going to practice 3 minutes today so you guys know what it's going to be like, okay? All right, Stitch, let's come over here. You can read in the chair. You can read right here, Poppy. All right, and Tinny, you can lay on the carpet and read. All right. All right, everybody, ding, 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 ding. It's been your 3 minutes. Let's go back to our spots on the carpet. Good job. All right, we are going to go through our eye charts and see if we did what we were supposed to. All right, was everyone quiet? We are going to go through this chart, and I want you to put your hand on your heart. Okay, everyone have your hand on your heart? Good job. If you modeled the appropriate way as we go through this chart, I want you to put a thumbs up next to your heart. And if you had a little bit of trouble, I just want you to put a sideways thumbs. Okay, this is just for you. No one else has to be looking, just to see if you think you are doing what you are supposed to during Read to Self. Okay, so if you were quiet, show me your answer. You can do a thumbs up or sideways if you need more work. Good job. Okay, did we have kids all over the room doing what they were supposed to in reading? Okay, and did you read to yourself the entire time? All right, good job. And we'll keep doing this every day to build our stamina. So we are going to read longer and longer every day, and you all can do it. And by doing this, we're going to become better readers. Good job, guys.